Hi everyone, you're welcome to Social Pills channel, the best choice you've made for your updates. Please subscribe to our channel, like our videos, comment on them, and don't forget to share.
On today's update, Daily Post gathered that Labour Party factions clash at presidential election petition court. The presidential election petition court on Wednesday in Abuja refused to recognize the two factions laying claim to the national leadership of the Labour Party (LP). In the presence of the presidential candidate of the party in the last general elections, Mr. Peter Obi, two factions of the party had engaged themselves for recognition and to be recorded as the official representative of the party in the pre-hearing of Obi's petition. The battle for recognition was ignited by Mrs. Dudu Maluga, who sat by Obi's right-hand side and introduced herself as National Women Leader of Labour Party and representative of the party in the petition. Drama erupted when another faction sitting opposite Obi murmured loudly and sought to be recognized as the authentic leaders of the party. One of them, who introduced himself as Alhaji Bashiru Lamidi Apapa, got up and announced himself as the party's acting national chairman. This is the present situation that we are facing in the Labour Party. We are fighting the giant and the elephant outside, not knowing that there are ants that have been planted and sent by these elephants to cause problems within the party. This man called Lamidi Apapa, we all saw the narrative that he has put up when he was declared to continue by a court sitting in Abuja, a high court sitting in Abuja, presided over by Hamza Muazu. His body language showed that that man is in for no good. We are saying that the president-elect did not meet the constitutional requirement to be sworn in as the president of the country. But this very Lamidi Apapa and his faction within the Labour Party is hell-bent on jeopardizing this effort, and they have made so many statements to show that they are not even party faithfuls of Labour Party. Their body language has showed that they are actually working for some elements within another party. Because the moment that happened, when he was asked to continue as the acting chairman, he started making statements like he's now in charge, that he's now justice has been served to him, that he is now in charge, that no any other person should parade himself as the acting chairman or the chairman of the Labour Party, and that he's ordering Peter Obi's lawyers in this election petition tribunal to come and give him updates of things that are happening in the court. With this kind of body language, also saying that those that are calling in for the inauguration to be stopped are engaging in anti-democratic activities, that anybody that is found to be in that kind of action or act should be arrested, including Peter Obi himself. So when you put all these things together, you see that this very man is up for no good. And it seems that it is not really ending there. He is bringing this very narrative right inside the court, where our own mandate, the mandate of the whole country, Mr. Peter Obi is the man that we are seeing to become the president tomorrow, because we know the president is even ahead of the party once he is sworn in as the president. So if these people actually have in mind that Peter Obi will eventually become the president one day, I am not sure this man will be bringing such disrespect to the person of Peter Obi, even in the courtroom. Peter Obi is not in support of his person becoming the chairman, because this man is not somebody that we can trust. From his body language, from their statements, from their show, their body language, everything about these people is in for no good. And by so doing, they are undermining the choice of millions of Nigeria across the 36 states of this country. What are we going to do? There is this interview that was done with a lawyer in Arise TV. I'm going to put up that video for us to watch, because there is an implication to LAMIDI APAPA holding grounds and standing strong as the chairman of Labour Party. You see, his narrative of calling for updates from the lawyers of Peter Obi could mean so much. He may decide to say he is changing lawyers. And if this happens, we all know that we will not have any other thing to do in this case. But are we going to allow that to happen? Is this the first time that you are watching my video on my channel? I'll encourage you to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment on them, and also share them. Let's bring this information to people out there who will need them.
And joining us now in the news tonight is the Rice News analyst, Barrister Frank Teti. Of course, Barrister, thank you so much for being here.
The briefs that they have received concerning the Labour Party, that is a very dangerous dimension, given the fact that Julius Abure has not been equivocal about the fact that these are paid agents who have been contracted to destabilize the Labour Party to the extent that they have successfully ensured that he has been suspended, and now they are making brazen effort to actually take over Labour Party cases. And the expectation in ultimate analysis is that they will simply just say the presidential in the presidential panel, election tribunal panel, with regarding the Labour Party, they are withdrawing their petition, not the petition of the candidate. But that has very, very grave implications for the fortunes of the candidate.
Frank, see, the matter has been adjourned to May 19, Friday, May 19, for further deliberations, okay? But then, let's look at the internal politics of the Labour Party. How better can they manage their internal politics to avoid situations where they'll be calling for one another's heads?
It's a normal thing. You know, the political parties that that possess that kind of heartbeat, whether it was a PDP or APC and now the Labour Party, at every point in their progression often face this leadership crisis. And every national party chairman should understand that while he is so busy with national affairs, he should realize that there are a lot of banana peels waiting for him. It has happened to Uche Secondus, it has happened to Adams Oshemole. So you just find that some small disgruntled elements at the ward level that have often appeared insignificant to a party chairman can cause a sort of wreckage to this extent. Now it's plain to all Nigerians that Julius Abure has been a very hard-working national party chairman who has worked seriously to ensure that the fortunes of the Labour Party are actually actualized.
So let us continue. This man is in for no good. This man is that rat in the house that wants to cause problem for we the obedience. You see, Peter Obi is beyond Labour Party. There are lots of Obi supporters who really desire and wish and are supporting him to become the president, who are not even Labour Party members at all. We have obedience in PDP. We have obedience in APC. We have, in fact, obedience is just everywhere. Talking about that man, Peter Obi. So he is the mandate, he is the person that we have chose to become the president of this country. And we are not going to allow anybody to stand and jeopardize that effort that we have put in. Personally speaking, I've never voted in this country. I am way far above 25 years of age, and this last concluded February 25th presidential election would record the first time I've ever gone out to vote. And I met so many people who are also like myself. The reason for taking the pain to get our PVC was because of the person of Peter Obi, who is the majority, the choice of the majority of Nigerians. So it surprises me that somebody like Apapa, who is not even known anywhere, will want to come and change the narrative that things are already going for we, the people of Nigerians. Even in diaspora, we see people, elder statesmen, go extra mile to even invite lawyers from other countries, top senior respected lawyers from other countries, to come and give legal advice and also to come and bear witness to what will happen in the court. And this man will just from nowhere want to come and scatter plans for us because it is obvious he must have been induced. I don't think this is going to go down well with him. I don't know how he wants to continue in this country where people will look at him and see that he is the reason for their continued suffering. Now, let's see what eventually happened in the court. You know, while this was going on, Obi, who was in the court to witness proceedings, kept mute while the drama lasted. Similarly, the suspended national chairman of the party, Mr. Julius Aburi, who sat closest to Obi, did not intervene throughout the drama. Indications that the two factions would clash first emerged during the struggle to enter the courtroom, with both factions claiming and counterclaiming to be the authentic leaders of the party. It took efforts of the security operatives in the court before security breaches could be averted. Now look at it. We are talking about our face as a country in the international space, and then we will bring this kind of drama right in front of the court. Right in front of the court. People have chosen not to think or mean well for the country as a whole. International communities, they are watching these things, and we interact with them. People travel. What face do you want to carry when you face certain people, when they begin to talk about this kind of childish act that mature people bring to the fore? Apapa is not accepted anywhere. He is not recognized anywhere. He claims to be coming in to stand in for somebody, Peter Obi, and yet the Peter Obi doesn't even seem to recognize him. Peter Obi is not even in support of his representing him as the chairman of the party. So why is this man doing this? Do you think that it is now very clear that this man is actually induced financially to come and jeopardize the effort of Nigerians to come out of a very bad government? If that is what you think, please don't hesitate to drop in the comments. I'm going to bring you updates as they unfold. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to share. Until I see you again, I remain Great Wonder. Thanks for coming. Bye.